singing this song, it became one of our songs that a lot of people love to hear because everybody can relate to it. And I enjoyed listening to the bishop here just a minute ago before we came up. He was talking about Paul. One of those scriptures that Paul wrote. See, it was fifth Sunday at my church back in Monroe. And I usually let my associate ministers preach, so I didn't get a chance to preach today. But one of those scriptures that Paul wrote says, "For I reckon the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared to the glory that shall be revealed within us." I love, that's one of my favorite scriptures because it lets me know that trouble don't last always. And a lot of people think, I know that we're striving to get to heaven. And that's that glory that he's talking about. But I'm here to let you know that you can get a little taste of that glory here on earth. God gives you a little taste. He gives you a little taste of heaven here on earth. What you're talking about, that sometimes you have pain in your body, but you have days when you feel like you can conquer the world. When you're going through some stuff and when you finally come out of it, you don't look like what you've been through. And I ain't number 40 years old, but I've been through some stuff in my life. Well, this song became one of my favorite songs. I've been singing it for years, but you know how you sing songs, but you just never understand it until you've been through some things. As mom and grandma would say, son, just keep on living. But at the early age of 40, I can tell you a song that says something like this. Oh God, I wish believer. Yes, yes, how many believe that tonight? Maybe down and out, but I know that God, oh yeah, yes He will, yes He will, He will deliver on time, have no doubt in my mind. Yes, He will. I know God will. He will on time. Can I get a witness out there? I think some witnesses out there, just lift your hand. Have you ever been down and down? But yeah. Take God, yes He will, yes He will deliver. Some of y'all look like y'all believe it. Take God, yes He will, yes He will deliver. Now I'll tell y'all something about me. When the pandemic came, I went through a state of depression. Preaching God's word, but going through some stuff my own self. I know with some other ministers in here, even some singers in here, that when you have to stand up in front of people and encourage the folk and you dealing with your own faith yourself. Went through a stage of depression because I had never been in a state where I had to be isolated and separated. Couldn't sing and preach to folk no more. I had to look at a phone or an iPad, and it just wasn't the same to me no more. Then I went on into 2021 and I went on into some health problems. I went into some health problems, went in the hospital, lost a whole bunch of weight. This was at the age of 37 years old. Lost a whole bunch of weight and got to a point where I couldn't even talk. Every time I tried to talk, I would gag. Like I was trying to vomit or throw up, but nothing was coming out. Went into the hospital and spent the night because they thought something was wrong with my heart. Ran all kind of tests on me. And then they looked at me and said, "Sir, you are in perfect condition. There's nothing going on with you." I tell this testimony all the time. And then one of the men who's my spiritual father named Apostle Sam Smith looked me in my face because I told him his testimony at our anniversary one year. And he told me, he said, "The reason why the doctors can't find nothing wrong with you because the battle that you're going through, it ain't physical. It's a spiritual thing that God got going on with you." And he told me that all I had to do was trust in the Lord. Trust in him with all my heart. And I had to lean into my own understanding. And if I do that, he'll direct my path. Lord, anybody know he will? And I need some witnesses just to wave your hand. Hey, God. Yes, he will. Now, I said I wasn't going to tell this, but I got to tell it. And somebody need to know God where to live. I'm a living testimony.